Hello, hello everyone, it's Meredith. I am here with our daily reading for Wednesday, the 12th of September. As promised, I'm going to shake it up a little bit with the cards. We're going to use some different cards. We're going to use the Wisdom of the Oracle for our bottom of the deck card, so to speak. I use this one in the monthly messages. I really enjoy this deck. It's a beauty. It's one you leave out on a centrally located surface in your home, a table, whatever that is. And when you walk by, you just pick up the deck and let a card fall out or whatever. And there's your message. And here's our card. Truth be told. Okay. I'm not completely familiar with every card in this deck. It's a pretty one. And it has an owl on it. And it's the number 44. Hello, angels. Love owls. They're just so sweet. Well, maybe they're not sweet in terms of a bird of prey, but I love them. So I'm going to read to you from the book just a little bit. Oh, wait a second. Did I look at that wrong? Yeah, it's number 14, not 44. Okay, it's super early. Forgive me. Yeah, I need new glasses maybe, right? Okay. I love these little hiccups, you know. Little flights of fancy here. All right, the other thing about these cards is you can see the oracle's face. There's an oracle. The face of the oracle is on every card. So in this card right here, it's this mask. So let's see what it says. What the oracle has to say. It's about honesty, accepting things at face value, coming out of denial. Good one. Hello, Five of Wands. How many times have we seen that this week so far? The willingness to be transparent, clarity within communication. So the oracle's message is specifically this. There is the truth, which is the essence of a thing, and then there is a truth, subjective, according to the philosophy of the adherent or believer. Ooh. This is not a time for debate about which truth is truer. This is a time when you are called to proclaim your truth out loud and be willing to be transparent, honest, and open in your communication with others and with yourself. Nothing less than surrender to what is. Excuse me, let me go back there. Nothing less than surrender to what is, peeling off the layers of denial. That is really a strange sentence. Nothing less than surrender to what is. Peeling off the layers of denial that kept you tied to an illusion will set you free. Be authentic and gloriously flawed, and spirit will answer with miracles. You know, that's true. If you all take a look back at the miracles, large and small, you'll realize they came out of serious chaos, confusion, disarray, disillusionment, and then, you know, the brilliant light of clarity dawns, and within it is wrapped a miracle. So, I like it, truth be told. Be authentic. That's going to be the message. The theme running through the reading. Get out of denial. All right. Let's get on to picking our cards. I'm coming back to, see, it's just a weird day. I opened the box from the bottom today. So we're back to Sawyer's Path, a tarot journey. I love this deck. I really am enjoying it. I've used it now in a couple of private readings, and boy, ooh, it gave me the shivers. So that's good. What do we most need to know for our Wednesday? I feel like you're all just sitting here with me, like you're just sitting across the table from me. We're having a cup of coffee and being authentically ourselves, flaws and all. Oh, here's our first baby. Oof, cringe card, the Tower. Yeah, I'm not elaborating until I see more. Ooh. Well, I like what I see. Ace of Cups. Beautiful. I want you all to know that I've just had a mega cup of coffee, so I'm pretty amped on caffeine. And I woke up feeling so super dialed in today. We'll see what happens in this reading. I like this. I like seeing the Tower, believe it or not. Even though it's a cringe card, I like seeing it because it means that we have come out of denial, truth be told. We recognize that some foundation was not, come on little crystals, some foundation was not supporting us. And it feels to me intuitively like we hung on, and we hung on, and we remained attached. And then I'm gonna say all this astrology we've been influenced by, these retrograde planets, and eclipse season, and divine will, divine intervention, let's say, lightning bolts on the Tower, just blew it all up for us. And you know, you've been following, you've been listening to the dailies. They've been very intense about our personal spiritual journey work and how long we've spent in recovery from fractured relationships, heartbreak, grief, sorrow, you name it. It's been there in that big, messy cauldron of life, and it's been stirred up. And that theme has repeated in our dailies. It's showing up in the private readings as well. So at least it's consistent, we'll say. And what's beautiful about the consistency of it is that we are consistently choosing. We're rising out of this here and accepting this here. Ace of Cups, divine and cosmic gift of love, love of self, loving self-care, nurturing, answered prayers, beloved relationships, coming together. We've been seeing that message since June. Beloved relationships, rekindling, recommitting, and new ones forming. It's been a big deal, and we couldn't get there on this ace without being honest. Truth be told card yet again. We've had to take a serious, honest assessment of our own selves, of our journey. We have seen the Justice card so many times, so we've been weighing options. We've also seen Judgment a lot. We've seen Ten of Swords, we've seen Ten of Wands repeatedly, end of a cycle. We've seen the World and the Wheel. They've all been coming up showing our process out of the experience of the Tower. When everything came crumbling down, whenever that was for you, it happened sometime this summer. Maybe it happened a couple of years ago and you've been in the recovery process for quite a while. Recheck the weekend reading, rewatch the week ahead reading, because we cover that deeply and quite effectively in those two readings. I consider those to be really powerful readings. There's a ton of information there about this Tower process and about this acceptance of the Ace of Cups. There's a big deal on that Ace of Cups in that we are discovering the value of giving from the overflow. So this cup overflows. It's divinely sourced. It is ever filled and overflowing. And we learned that an older way of being was that we would give until we were drained. And now we've shifted gears, we've shifted frequency, and we are giving from the overflow as it's meant to be, which means the best possible self-care, self-love, self-nurturing allows us to do this with grace. And it blesses all of our relationships. Some of us are not interested in beloved relationships right now, but we are interested in our family relationships, our family of friends, whatever is community for us at this time, and how we can be of service and how we can give there. Though when it comes to card readings, most people are asking about career, finances, and love. So a great number of us are focused on the beloved relationship in that Ace of Cups. But apply it to your world as, you know, as it meets your needs and your interests and your intentions. Just know that, oh, great, we have cards falling. I love that. Just know that, sorry, distracted. Lost my train of thought now, too. Okay, do we want these? Yeah, I think we do. Our white knight's back. I don't know why that cracks me up, but it just... Bear with me, folks, okay? This Knight of Swords, you know, I tell you all, he's a bit ruthless. He likes blood on his swords. He'll take action first, ask questions later. So there's a blessing here in it, but I also see, like, this is us riding in on our white Pegasus and, you know, destroying the tower, participating in the destruction of bringing down that foundation, because enough already, right? This is where our focus is. This is where our intention is. This is where our dreams are. And God, I have the worst case of the giggles right now. Oh gosh, I hope you're all gonna laugh with me. Oh, we're moving on. And so I love seeing this night because the participation in our own destruction over here has been key. It's helped us appreciate and have reverence for and switch frequency to what it is we really desire and what we're excited and passionate about. And what we're excited and passionate about shows up in the Knight of Wands. This is a new venture, a new way of being. This is intimacy and sensuality of the self, being authentically you, truth be told, yet again. My guides are speaking up right now and saying, do you have any idea how beautiful you are when you are just being you? Not putting on a mask to go out into the world and be in humanity. It's bringing your authentic you to every moment, no matter where you stand. And this night does that with passion. Ooh, and I love that it's under the Ace of Cups, because this is us choosing not to live less than, like we did over here on the tower. Yeah. Just taking a moment, because that's pretty miraculous and amazing. Let's see what comes after that Ace of Cups. The Fool, yes, woohoo! New way of being, people, new way of being. Exactly what we're talking about. This is the transformation. We've been seeing this in the cards now for days. We have been seeing like a systematic transformation. We've watched minor suits come out consecutively, like the 5 and the 6. We saw that yesterday on Cups, right? Well, also in the Cups, we saw the Knight, the Queen, the King, all in a row. They're coming together, they're coming consecutively, and it shows a process of development, a process of our personal success. Because we're embracing our spirit for adventure, for living more than, not less than. We are recognizing the moments when when our frequency dips and we go here and we come rising up out of this. This sword could be what comes out of this wand, you know. We're choosing to we're choosing to look to our heart space. We are choosing to live from our heart space, less from our head space. That's head space over here. This is fear, this is doubt, worry, concern, anxiety, all of it. Anything that is unlike love is right here on this card, and we're seeing it now through really crystal clear Knight of Swords, through a crystal clear vision. We're focused on it now, and we're less engaged by it. That's what my guides want me to get to here. We are less engaged. We're not, oh no, I feel anxious, my day is ruined. It's more like, ooh, I feel anxious. What do I need to do? I need to get back to my heart space. Hello, Knight of Swords. Ooh, yeah, and hello, Knight of Wands. Because I feel better now that I'm in my heart space and I'm giving to my own self from my own overflow the divine and cosmic gift of pure, raw, happy love light that is showered on us every single day, that ignites our passions, that inspires us to go in a new direction, to start over, to start from scratch, to take the leap of faith, to jump off that cliff, unafraid of consequences, because we know from life experience we are going to land in a miraculous place. Let's see the next card. Holy moly. Another ace, Ace of Wands, another divine and cosmic gift. Oh, taking the leap of faith is the gift. This is our passion for life. This is our passion for ourselves and how we are of service, how we get to share that with the world around us. Do I want clarifier cards? I think I do. I do. I want to clarify the Knight of Swords. What more can we know about him since he keeps showing up? Ooh, I love when they jump. Yes, we've seen this card too. This is the Thief, Seven of Swords. Sevens, you know what I say about sevens, heaven touching earth. Here's the grace in the Knight of Swords. It's recognizing the Tower. It's seeing the Tower. It's seeing our desire to be on the cleanup crew. You know, we got to clear the rubble, and this Knight helps us do that. And this 7 shows us that we are unwilling to settle for less than, to steal joy from ourselves, to rob ourselves of the love and light that we are. And this Knight has got to come, you know, swords blazing, so to speak, onto the scene and help us cut through all this junk. Perfect. Because look at all this. This is worth doing the cleanup for. Let's clarify the Tower. What more can we know about the Tower? Card on the floor. Perfect. Yeah. King of Cups. Because that's what we're aiming at. We're aiming at self-mastery. Kings and queens are all about it. So this is a level of self-mastery in how we care for, nurture, and love ourselves first, just like we were talking about over here on this ace. And talk about a contrast here. This energy is so far away from this energy, it's not even funny. You can't even make a joke out of it. And that's how far we've come. And so this Knight of Swords is popping out, we'll say with enthusiasm, rushing onto the scene and saying, no more robbery, no more theft. Your joy is precious. Your passion for life is precious and cherished. We are going to oversee this. Okay, I'm going after the Ace of Cups now. What more can we know on that Ace of Cups? Here we go. More cards falling. Oops. Today's reading is just going to be messy, okay? It's just going to be messy. I love this. We got 9 of Wands. I really like that. This is indicative of the journey and how far we've come. Every wand represents a major life experience for us that has helped to encourage us to give from the overflow rather than from the Tower over here. I like her confidence on this card too. Oftentimes we see the Nine of Wands in most tarot decks looking a bit somber, kind of weary, tired and worn out, but this is a card of endurance. This is a card of going the distance. Okay, what more can we know about the Ace of Wands? Good. I got 3 cards with this one. Interesting. 3 of Cups. We all know that's celebration. There's a message of moderation on this card too. So be mindful. Be mindful, because the moderation message comes of maintaining the level on that ace, you know, making sure that it continues to overflow, so that it's really backing up the message over here on this Knight, showing up. When we come back here, we're here too long, we're too far away from the loving, beautiful energy of that King of Cups, and we have to, you know, that's the moderation message. We have to make sure that in our celebration and in our inspiration to give, to be of service, to assist, to help, to heal, that we don't go too far with it. Then we have the Knight of Cups. Beautiful. So look at all the romance here. This guy, this card here, the passion over here. There's a ton of it. The gift of this ace, it's huge. You know, the other message on this Knight is, can you follow through? Can you deliver? This is his Achilles heel, is that he can procrastinate and he can come into stillness and not deliver. So here again is a repetitive message that we must do the self-care work first. And then we've got the Four of Pentacles. And this is a card of holding on, not letting go. It's a stable card because it's a 4, so that's beautiful. But it's hanging on to something, usually from the past. So this connects a bit over here to the rubble of the Tower. So there's something that we've picked out of the rubble and we're hanging on to it. We're not feeling perhaps confident about letting that go, whatever that is for you. And my feeling here is it has something to do with trusting divine timing, divine support. It has something to do with our ability to allow, asking us to stay expanded. Because whenever we get into resistance, we start to contract our energy. We're not as free flowing. So this is something to be mindful of. So watch for this. Recognize what your triggers are. That's what I hear. All right. Do I want to clarify any more? I only haven't clarified the Fool or the King. Did I call that a Knight before? I think I did. It's a King. Oh my gosh. This is one of those readings where my my doubt, fear, and worry will come in and say, you ought to just start over from the beginning, redo, re-record, nobody will know. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be my authentic self, and sometimes this is how these videos get made. And yeah, it's the human factor, isn't it? All right, I'm going to actually go after the Fool here. What more can we know about the Fool? Anything? Kind of feeling like we're done with these. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we are. My guides just spoke up. We're done with the tarot cards. But we're going different again with the end of the reading. Usually I do the angel answers So you can ask a question. I'm not doing that today. We're going to use this oldie but a goodie, right? Healing with the Angels Oracle cards. I have had this deck, oh my gosh, I don't even know how many years. A lot. More than 10. Probably more than 15 even. But they're a good deck. So, we're going to ask the Oracle cards what energies will support our highest and greatest good today. One more shuffle. Okay. You know, you can still ask a question, folks, just like you do for Angel Answers. These little Oracle cards could answer your question beautifully. So we're going to let them choose us, and you ask your questions. Here's our first card. Surrender and release. We know where to put that one. Let it go. Just let that stuff go. And every time you find yourself there, it's an opportunity for self-mastery so that you can come to this. So that you're not robbing yourself of your joy. That you're not robbing the rest of the world of your divine light and love. Your inner Knight of Swords will come rushing out on his Pegasus and will skewer that junk right away. Next card. And then you'll have gratitude for it. You'll be like, yeah, thanks for the reminder. Because this is me. This is where I am. This is what I've been mastering all this time. Next card. Look at this. Blessings. Heck yeah. That's the blessing of the journey work. This is why we do it. Ooh, next one. Ideas and inspiration. Lovely. You know what? I'm putting that with the Fool. Because the Fool's full of it. Yeah, I mean it too. The Fool is totally full of it. Ideas and inspiration, that's great. That's you being authentically you. That's you not being in denial. That's you bringing your best possible self to the now moment and co-creating with all that is and celebrating your life. Beautiful. Having heart space, having joy for what you're still hanging on to. It's okay. You'll surrender and release it in just the right moment. Your Knight of Swords will come rushing forward so you don't rob the world of the joy that's you. It'll all happen miraculously. I still feel like we need one more card. Okay, maybe we don't have one more card. Oh, we do actually. Oh, yes. Answered prayer. What did I say at the beginning of the reading? Yes. These are our answered prayers right here on this ace. That's the blessing. So, keep doing the work, folks. Keep doing it. Keep cleaning up from your tower. That destruction. That crazy crap show, right? But love it. Just love it. Be in love with it. Be grateful for it because it brought you here now to what's in front of us. All this amazing potential. The miracles that are unfolding in this moment. All right. Affirmation card. Still using Universe Has Your Back. I'm going to switch up this deck too. Eventually. I think we're ready to see something new. What are we getting today, folks? Well, I know we saw this card not that long ago, but it's definitely worthy. I recognize that I have chosen fear, Tower, and I choose again. I choose love, Ace of Cups, King of Cups, King of Wands, Knight of Cups. I mean, How good is that? That's great. It's not even good, it's just great. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Yeah, thanks for hanging in there for all my little foibles today in the reading. It's character building, right? It's character. So please like the video, please share, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Check out your monthly for September, your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. They're all up on the channel for you. Excuse me. And check out the weekend reading and the week ahead because it does relate. It's very relatable to what is here. And I've actually rewatched them myself. Believe it or not. I say this to my friend Kate all the time. I'm like, wow, I get to the end of the reading, I don't even remember what I said. Mostly because my guides are here and, you know, they're fueling all of this, of course. So sometimes I rewatch my own videos and I get something out of it. You know, it's how I do some of my own self-nurturing, self-care work. I mean, I'm hearing it in my own voice. What's better than that, right? So I get to hear this message, I get to hear myself and I learn from it. And the weekend and the week ahead readings are packed with beautiful angelic messages to assist us in the journey. And that week ahead reading is super long. It's like over 40 minutes. So watch it in segments if you're guided to. But I do feel it's worthwhile. I'll probably watch it again too, because as I listened to an earlier part of it, I think yesterday, I heard myself say something that really struck a chord from my own journey work, especially with surrender and release, letting go of something that just doesn't serve my highest and greatest outcome. I had an aha moment. So there's some aha moments in those. Anyway, they'll be linked for you at the end of this video. Check them out if you're guided. Thank you again so much for watching. Peace, blessings, so much love to each and every one of you. Thank you for tuning in. And I'll be back with Thursday's message very soon.